Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone arena action, playing Goblins versus Gnomes Hunter. So far, I've played every class once and half the classes twice in Goblins versus Gnomes. Everything's been 5 or higher except for my one Hunter run, which was 3. And now I'm at 4 and 2 with this deck, struggling to get up to 5. I think you should be able to do it. I think I have a higher than average chance of doing it. This deck seems fine. Just threw one game away to a bad play and another game. It was maybe a combination of bad play and just a tough matchup against the Druid. Druids are always going to be tough. Okay, well, let's see what's going to happen here. Hoping maybe for a Warlock or a Rogue. That'd be nice. And a Paladin. Okay, well. Enrique DS13 is our opponent. And we have a 1-drop. These I'm going to have to pass back. I think it'd be a bit foolish to keep 2 4s. Freezing Trap, obviously not very good against Paladins, because they've got their recruits. But, well, hopefully he'll play a real creature instead of a recruit. Of course, this discourages him from playing a real creature. On the other hand, if he plays he might have a 2-3 that he'd want to play to counter this thing. Then I would definitely Freezing Trap. That's what he did. Didn't do it. Okay, well. Steady shot hit him in the face. Nate might say, Boris, why didn't you play Freezing Trap? That might have been a good thing to have. And the thing is, if he makes a recruit on this turn, Freezing Trap's pretty weak, so I didn't want to go for that. Shielded Minibot. Well, that definitely makes me wish I had a Freezing Trap in play. Ouch. Ah, boy. So I could play a companion. Leok is bad. Pig is bad. Bear is good, but that's only 1 out of 3. Well, crap. Like a Deadly Shot. That's a bit aggressive here. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just kill this thing. Hit him in the face. We'll use Freezing Trap next turn if he plays a 3-drop. I'd love for him to just, like, coin into the Hammer of Wrath or something to kill that. Wait, he's not going to coin into Hammer of Wrath. That's ridiculous. Okay, so he's going to coin into a 4-drop, I presume. We're going to Freezing Trap and Steady Shot. Get some damage through. Alright. This engine's a bit annoying. But, yeah, well, let's do this. I can't get my 2 damage in with my Infiltrator, but we're doing a pretty good job with those steady shots. Got a Charging Rhino, which on turn 8 is good with the Cobra. It can kill just about anything. Charging Rhino is good with this guy on turn 9, so I'm really in it for the long haul here. Alright, he decides to sit. In general, I'm of the opinion you should not get into staring contest with Hunters. Here he's, I guess, I don't even know what he's doing. I mean, the Shredder's not any better for popping Freezing Trap than this engine is. I'm not really sure what his thought process is. So if I play the Cobra, then he probably would use this engine to trigger my Freezing Trap and then kill the Cobra with the Shredder. But that's still really good for me, so I'm actually just going to do it. Multi-shot's an option, but then he gets this 2-drop that he can use to pop the Freezing Trap. Of course, I could use the Infiltrator then to kill this engine, then he has a 2-drop that pops the Freezing Trap. Actually, that's the best move, isn't it? That clears his board out. He gets a Nerubian Egg, which actually isn't bad. I mean, of course, if he has some way to buff it, that's good. But it cannot pop my Freezing Trap, so I get a little bit of luck. I'm not sure how much that's going to matter in the long run. He's got a lot of cards. No, I killed the first one with a Deadly Shot, so okay, he gets that, he gets a Skirlet. Wow! Oh, man, so he actually got an egg off of a Shredder and then had a Purifier. Well, now I'm going to lose. There's just nothing to do here. This just sucks. Alright, well, let's hope for a pig. Maybe I can burn this guy out. Leok is literally the worst one I could have gotten. Let's play the Cobra. For no reason. Yeah, I'm going to lose this game. So I could have played differently. I didn't have to play multi-shot. I could have played the Cobra down. But if he was going to get the egg when that Shredder died, it was still going to be amazing for him. So this just sucks. Is there anything I could do to come back? I don't think there is. I mean, maybe a Hounds combo, but he's got a lot of health. He's going to be able to mop up all my board. How much does this thing cost? 3 mana? Okay, so it's going to be 5 mana sitting in his hand. He can now kill the Leok with the Purifier. The Cobra doesn't matter because he's got Divine Shield on his shit. And he makes a recruit. Okay, so Unleash the Hounds would be decent. It would pop 2 shields and kill his recruit in his 4-1. That would be solid. Didn't get it. Alright, I have no card draw here. I could do this to give that taunt. Sure, let's do it. We've really got to get the damage on, I guess. That's my only hope, is burning him out. I do need to kill that 4-1, but the problem is he can pop his Divine Shields to kill the Cobra, and these things live, because Divine Shield, of course, doesn't work against, or protects against the damage thing. I've got this for 2 damage, plus any beast I draw is 2 damage. This might live the turn. He heals up. Okay, I don't know. I guess that or killing this thing would have been equally bad. Still wouldn't mind Unleash the Hounds and a Buzzard. Wouldn't mind one bit. Animal Companion. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what this is. It's a Leok, of course. Well, we're going to play this. And we're just going to hit him in the face a bunch. It's going to be difficult for me to deal 12 damage. That's 6 turns of steady shotting. I definitely don't have that. He can kill everything I have this turn. I don't know. I'm going to have to draw Buzzard Hounds back to back. It's the only way. Hounds is just going to deal a lot of damage here, though. I mean, he's going to have, what, 5 creatures left? If I top deck Hounds, that's 5 damage. If I get a kill command, I have a chance at winning this. It's just a very unlikely chance. Oh, is he really going to let this come through? Oh, man, I think he is. I think he's going to let this come through for 2 damage. That's a big deal. How much damage does he have? He has 2, 3, 8, 12, 14. I've got, I think, 2 turns left. Well, oh, let's multi-shot here. That was probably the worst thing that could have possibly happened. We're going to steady shot. Let's play Deadly Shot, because why the hell not? Get his big guy out of here. Hit him for 2. Crap. I gotta get Unleash the Hounds here, but Unleash the Hounds won't kill him unless he gives me a board of 6 minions. Which is probably not gonna happen. My odds are very small. Kill command is 5 damage. If I get a beast to go with it, 3 otherwise. I still need 3 steady shots. Windfree Harpy. Okay, I might have only 1 turn left if he's got a buff for this thing. It's, see, this is 8, 12, 13, 14 damage. I've got 2 turns left, if I'm lucky. Mechanical Yeti doesn't really do anything, but I'm going to play it, obviously, because there's no reason to hold on to it. And, who knows, the spare part, would it be useful, the spare part? If I get a freezing coolant, I could freeze the Harpy. I don't know. Gotta go for it. If I get a kill command, it's not enough. Oh, he's got a buff. He's gonna double it. Okay, so that'll win the game. Motherfucker! That game was retarded. Ah, that game was so retarded. That egg and the purifier business sucked. And, I mean, I could have played differently. I could have played the Cobra instead of multi-shotting, but I think I made the right move. It just worked out very badly. Is all. Now, you know what? No, I should have played a freezing trap on turn 2 instead of steady shotting. Then I would have had the answer to his shielded minibot. Could have played an animal companion on turn 3. Yep, that's what would have done it. Yep, would have done it. I needed to play freezing trap on turn 2. Okay, so we get 85 gold for 4 wins, which is actually pretty good. It's above average. Let's open up our pack. Oh, man. Retardation, though. Could have played differently, but still, that was dumb. Get a rare and nothing fancy. Let's move into our next run here. Okay, Warlock, Warrior, Druid. I think I need to play a Warlock. Let me just check my stats sheet real quick. So I need Priest, Shaman, Warlock, and Warrior. I could play Warrior, but let's go for a Warlock here. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. Picking up with an Epic. These are all decent. I do like the Bane of Doom, so I'm going to grab it. Although the Big Game Hunter can sometimes be better. I think the Bane of Doom, being able to go to the face and kill something off is really solid. Only one option there. Okay, so one YouTuber asked me, or one gentleman on YouTube asked me why I hate that thing so much, given that it is a 2-3 for 3. Frankly, at this point in time, a 2-3 for 3 is just not really good enough to play with, especially if it doesn't have a beast or the mech keywords. It's just not good enough in the arena. So it's got this ability that looks like it's worthwhile, and it's totally not. So that's why I hate this thing. We're going to take an Infiltrator. It looks like we might have an aggro potential here. Micro Machine. Cements that a little bit more. Floating Watcher, so it does trigger off a lot of things, but the turn you play it, it's usually a 4-4 for 5. It's just not good enough. So it's between the Overwhelming, which is good with spiders, but nothing else currently, or the Hunter, which is just a solid 3-drop. Let's go for the solid 3-drop here. Hellfire or Soulfire. Actually, Yeti is even an option. But I'm going to take the Hellfire here. It does go to the face if needed and can clear out the board. Alright, here I don't like the Farseer, so we'll take a Soulfire. Another Floating Watcher. Oh god, Sense Demons. Well, I can get what? Nothing? Nothing with that. Alright, we'll try this guy out, though I'm not that hopeful it's any good. Okay, Siphon Soul is terrific. Another Floating Watcher. Christ. Well, we're going to take the Cleric over the Healer there. Antique Healbot, of course, very good for Warlocks. The Farseer is also solid, but I'm going to take the Healbot. Let's just go for it. Deck's getting a little bit expensive, but that's fine. So Floating Watcher is a demon. I could bring him down with Void Caller, but I don't have any other demons, so this seems a bit mediocre. Then again, I don't like Raging Organs, so we're going to take the Void Caller there. Grab a Yeti. The Guardian gets worse and worse as time goes on. Don't like Dancing Swords. We'll take Corruption, although it's like one of the worst removal cards ever. This is definitely a good one here. Get some burn potential going. Don't want another Soulfire. Succubuses suck, though. Oh, God, this sucks. Used to be you'd play with 2 Soulfires, but now that it's such a mediocre card, I guess I'll take a Succubus, but man, that sucks. Alright, I'll take an Ogre here for some more endgame. Another pair of Spiders kind of weakens my early game, but that's fine. Implosion. Knife Juggler's cool, but we'll take Implosion. I haven't played with it before. Let's try it. Take another Infiltrator. Seems fine. Shadow Bolt. We'll take an Abusive Sergeant. Alright, grab and Commander for some endgame. Very flat curve here. A lot of 1-drops. Alright, this doesn't seem good. I don't want that because I've already got an expensive deck, so we'll take the Golem there. Flame Imp is the only playable card there. Oh, wow. So do I go for super duper aggro with yet another Leper Gnome or just take a Sen'jin? You know, I've already got enough mid-game. Sen'jins are great and I'm low on taunt, but man, this really ups my burn potential. Easy pick there. And we end up with another epic. Oh, Anima Golem. At the end of each turn, destroy this minion if it's your only one. Wow, interesting. Well, Pit Lord, I can actually maybe play because I do have the Antique Healbot. Let's try it out, shall we? So this deck, I mean, I'm experimenting a little bit. I took a Floating Watcher when I didn't necessarily need to. I could have taken Sent Demons. I took the Implosion and then this Anima thing. So I'm experimenting, and I think the deck's a bit weak. It's a very flat curve, which is usually not good. On the other hand, there's a spike at 1 mana, so I think this deck performs very badly if it doesn't get any 1-drops. I think I have to mulligan really, really aggressively for the 1-drops to get off to good starts. Paladin's not exactly what I want to see here because those recruits just mop up all my early plays. Oh boy, this isn't a good opening hand at all. Soulfire does not help matters in the slightest. At least I'm second, so I can mulligan more, but Jesus, that sucked. All those 1-drops. Are any of them going to come up? Yep, there we go. Okay, well, that's something, I guess. Maybe I'll get lucky, get another one on the draw. Let's see. See if we can hit that thing. Oh, didn't quite get it on the first try. Another Soulfire. Oh. Second try, got it. Rocket takes off. Okay, so we're gonna probably be coining in for a Harvest Golem. My Leper Gnome's gonna die to his recruit, unfortunately. He decides to try to get extra advantage with the shield of the mini bot, which is fine by me. So we are going to coin into one of our 3s. Actually, I think I want this Hunter more than the Golem. Get some more board presence going there. Have a Hellfire in case things go awry, but hopefully that won't be needed. Main problem is if he plays a 3 toughness minion, I don't really have a good answer to that. Launcher's a 4 toughness minion. Don't really have an answer to that either. I guess we're going to be losing a card in Soul Firing. Ouch, so I'm going to go down a card for this nonsense and then down another card for Soulfire. Well, I guess I get the card back by killing this thing. Yeah, it could be worse. But it also could be better. I'd rather play a Golem than have to Soulfire here. So I'm going to throw away one of the cards I'm holding because I'd rather get something cheaper. So we use the Hellfire, it's Life Tap. Succubus. Definitely not what I wanted to see in the slightest. Crap, this is kind of sucking. I mean, I've got decent minions. These are all good minions except for the Succubus, but I just have no answers now, so until turn 6 and this guy drops. So I'm just at his mercy with this, and that's pretty weak. I'd say he's got the advantage here. Okay, that guy is annoying because I can't kill him. Dark Iron Dwarf lets me kill him. Well, I'm glad I took that over Shadow Bolt, that's for sure. So I'll trade my Razorburn Hunter and Crew to kill that guy, but I get the Dwarf, which is a 4/4, so that helps a lot. That's a nice top deck, and a good drafting choice, so I'll give myself some credit there. It's got 5 cards to my 5, soon to be 6, and I can life tap a fair bit. I'm still at basically full health. does he got? Does he have some answers for this dwarf? Oh, he doesn't have an answer for the dwarf. He just plays a micro machine. Is he gonna give it divine shield? Aha, give a random minion divine shield on top. That is a pretty solid weapon. Definitely better than the warrior weapon that attacks a random wrong enemy most of the time, or half the time. Okay, so he hits me first, which is a mistake. You should always again, I just don't think it's a good idea to hit minions if you're not going to kill them. Let's life tap, see if we can find a solution to this problem. We can't. Alright, so is it worth it to pop the divine shield like that? I mean, I'll let him do that. So, yeah, we're gonna just get more onto the board, I guess. Even though it means losing a random card and that golem goes away, I think the extra board presence is worth it. And this is such a good weapon. I can't believe how much better it is than the warrior 3-mana weapon. The warrior 3-mana weapon is like a 4-2 that 50% chance of hitting the wrong enemy. This is so much better, it's ridiculous.
I wonder.
Okay, he's thinking he's got 6 cards here to my 6. He's obviously going to be able to kill off 2 of my creatures here, though.
What does the
And play that hunk of junk. I'll get a card back with the commander, though, which is good.
reporting for duty?
And he is going to be down, you know, a ways in health. Unless, of course, he has an anti-Killbot or the Justice guy.
I must move quickly.
Alright, making straightforward plays, although he's playing with a weak card there. Floating Watcher, see how bad this is? This is just bad. So I can play the Yeti and Life Tap, or I can play this. I think I gotta play this thing to try to, you know, get some board control here. So now the recruit's not good enough to kill my commander without some help, and if he hits this going down to 11 health, he's in a little bit of trouble. I did throw away a Hellfire, so I guess my burn potential is not that great, but I've got a lot of health, so I'll be able to play tons of minions and get cards. Especially the Antique Killbot will let me continue to Life Tap a lot. So Divine Shield on this is good, except that it's not going to turn on Wind Fury that way.
Reporting for duty.
Really wish I'd seen a Mortal Coil or a Dark Bomb in this draft. Didn't see either one of those. Saw some Shadow Bolts. Implosion could be handy. Bane of Doom could be handy. Wolf Rider. Well, I could play this in Life Tap to get a 6/6 that he'd have a little bit of a tough time dealing with, but let's just Life Tap and play something else. Alright, so this seems solid. Let's play Wolf Rider, Basic Sergeant, and go for the face. Yeah, without Dark Bomb, I can't be that confident in being able to draw burn, and I've lost Hellfire. So yeah, my burn potential, I guess, isn't that great, but he's in a little bit of trouble, and I do have Implosion. I think Implosion is only minions. Bane of Doom. Oh man, Defender of Argus is pretty solid there. He's probably going to win this. I don't think I actually have enough in my deck to be able to kill him with. And losing Hellfire to that Succubus early really sucked, because Hellfire would be spectacular here. It's just that I can't get one. I only have the one. Did I have an opportunity for a second Hellfire? I can't remember if I did or not. It's a pretty impressive board when you know that there's no Hellfire in your deck. Shoot. I'm definitely in trouble. Okay, well, what I'm going to do here is kill that, play this, just to, do that thing. Siphon Soul could be handy. This guy is solid because he can't be attacked. He's got 4, 6, 8, 10 damage. Probably not going to have 5 damage off of one card, although it is possible. Siphon Soul could be useful. This monkey is very bad. So now he could just pop his Divine Shields, I guess, to kill my Floating Watcher. Man, what is it with me today and Paladins popping their goddamn Divine Shields to kill my minions? This is very ugly. So the monkey protects him from getting hit by the Infiltrator, and then I have to Siphon Soul that Worgen. Ouch, that's disgustingly bad. Alright, well, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Can I play the Ogre? I really can't play the Ogre. It's just no way. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm dead if I don't Siphon Soul. Shit. So do I Life Tap here? I think I gotta do it. Comical. Alright, so he's got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 damage. He needs 4 more damage. True Silver would do it. This monkey, well, it actually isn't bad for him because it stops me from hitting him. Oh, I got that thing. Christ. Alright. Needed another Hellfire is the moral of this story. If I had another Hellfire in the deck, I'd actually have a decent chance of winning because of my really good cards. Just need more time. Alright, so there's no point throwing this at anything. Still no point even with the Shattered Sun Cleric. So we're going to play that. And play this. He's got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. This doesn't do anything, so I'll just leave it alone. 10 damage, needs 2 damage to win. Can't play any minions, though. But a Blessing of King, Hammer of Wrath, True Silver would all do it. Even a Consecration would do it. The amount of taunt he has is really good for him. It actually lets him save at least 2 damage. Alright, so he throws away Recruit to play Leper Gnome. With the Pine-Sized Summoner, it's a mana cheaper, which is fine. So he's going to get 2 damage, actually, against me. And it looks like he's going to go for the face, which makes sense. I never got any silences. I've used my Siphon Soul. I'm in a shit ton of trouble. I can't possibly clear his board. And he's just going to kill me next turn. Didn't get any taunts, so I have no way to protect myself. Yeah, that's just not going to do it. Okay. Well, we got a life tap because, I mean, there's really no reason not to at this point. And Implosion. Alright. Well, let's see what happens here. What's the only way that I could possibly win? There is no way that I could win. Because the best I could hope for is this deals 4 damage to that. I still have to throw 2 minions at this. And then I play Shattered Sun Cleric on this and I can get him for 5. But that's the best I can do. And this is only to a minion, not to the face. Shit. Well, let's do this. Implosion on that. Or this. And it only dealt 2 damage.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So crap. Crappity, crap, crap. Always go out in style, ladies and gentlemen. Always go out in style. Oh my god, today is a fucking idiotic day. This game sucked. So that was 2 obnoxious paladins in a row. One to end the last run and one to start this run. Jesus. Well, did I have a chance for a second Hellfire in that draft? I feel like I did, so it was a mistake not to take it. But could I have won if my draw had been a little bit better? Yes. If he had just like waited an extra turn before drawing that damn monkey, I could have done the 2 damage I needed to deal to kill him. Bad May how. Alright, so we got a 1, 2, 3 curve here. Let's go ahead and keep that, I guess. Could still coin if I got another 1-drop, which I do. What's the risk against a hunter for playing 2 Leper Gnomes? That would be Explosive Trap. A risk I shall take. Or I guess Argent Squire would be pretty good against them as well. Luckily, none of that's happening, so I get my terrible... Yeah, I should have taken Sen's Demons. I am just never happy to see this. Because realistically, it's not good till turn 7, and 6/6 on turn 7 is just bad. So you have to hope that like you're already winning before you play this. And I don't like expensive cards that are only good if you're already winning. That's just a bum deal. Alright, so he steady shots me. Doesn't mean he doesn't have an explosive shot. He might be like slow rolling it. But I'm going to go for it. This is an aggro deck. Like I've said before, when you play aggro, you've just got to go for it. If they have the mass removal, they have the mass removal. There's nothing you can do. Okay, it's Crusader's good to see because this doesn't really kill my board, and I get to hit him for 7 damage. Pretty sweet. Could even play a Wolf Rider here, but I'll hang on to that. Let's get some more board presence going. So now Unleash the Hounds is very good. But, gotta go for it. Doesn't have Unleash the Hounds. The Scarlet Crusader killing this, leaving me with 2, 4, 7 damage. 10 damage, pretty good. But as good as I can really hope for with this deck. Alright, this is not what he wants. This is a solid 4-drop, but it's just not very good here. Soulfire's nice as a possible finisher. Let's kill off the Crusader. I think that's worth it. And let's actually kill off Mr. Bitey. I think that's worth it too. Then we play this, 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 this. Hit him in yonder face and pass the turn. Man, Floating Watcher is really what I don't want to be holding right there. It's just so bad. It's not a good 5-drop. It doesn't help me burn my opponent out. He's down to 8 health after these Leper Gnomes pop, which they are about to. Ouch. And the Animal Companion, well, that's well played. Gets the pig. At least now if he plays any more spells, the pig is going to die, but I gotta come up with 4 more damage somehow, and I don't have that much time. This is a fair amount of damage he's got here. Alright, we're gonna life tap. I gotta just get more stuff. This, and think. Am I gonna Soulfire to kill off something of his? No. Just gonna pass the turn. Let's see what he's got. If he plays another spell, my Infiltrator will die, but so will his Pyromancer and Pig, which will buy me a ton of time. That's actually really irritating. Oh god, that's so irritating. I can't get damage through. Can't Soulfire it. I am totally fucked. Totally 100% fucked. He's got enough damage to kill me already. That's not gonna save me. Motherfucker! Oh god, what is up with today? What is up with today? He's got enough damage? What an asshole. Saying thanks. 2, 4, 7. Yeah, I'm dead. Well, let's life tap, see if we can get the Hellfire. Cannot. This doesn't help. Okay. Good game. Good motherfucking game. So we're at 0-2. Man, it was only like a couple months ago that I got a 0-win run after 11 months of that not happening. Didn't quite make it a year. And now, barely made it 2 months, we're being threatened with that again. This is actually the second time I'm being threatened at 0-2. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck sandwich. Fuck icing on a shit cake is what this is. Man, I've lost 3 games in a row today. What is it? I should just not post this video. I should just, like, skip this, let this end, and be like, hey guys, I had technical difficulties. I ended up going to 15 wins with that hunter. It really sucks that technical difficulties killed that video. And, yeah. So I'm going to pick up with a new run here. Didn't play Warlock at all. Just ended that run, started this one. Quack the Hunter, 0-2, garbage opening hand. And the Hunter, of course, is the worst matchup you could have as Warlock. So, yeah, this is all just fucking fantastic. Well, we got a decent opening hand now. I got the Flame Imp, which will kill most things he could play on turn 1. And the Micro Machine, if that lives, that could deal some damage. I've won more than 1 game off of Micro Machine not getting answered. God, that Pyromancer was so good for him. Pyromancer and Animal Companion was a pretty rock-solid combo for clearing out my board. Could I have played differently? I mean, I could have played a different 3-drop, I guess. But I don't think playing around Pyromancer is good when you're aggro. Okay, so we take the damage with the Flame Imp. See what he's got. Hopefully passing the turn. Pass turn, pass turn, pass turn, pass turn, pass the turn. Pass it. You know you want to pass it. No! Oh, you suck. You suck. You suck. Alright, well, I can't do anything about it. Don't want to lose the Micro Machine, so we're going to play the Berserker, hit him in yonder face. Now he can kill the Flame Imp with this. God, this is so good for him here. It just hurts to think about. Now, steady shot. Steady shot, 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 steady shot. You're 0-2. You can't have a good deck. You're going to steady shot. No! Oh, you're not even going to... Oh, Jesus. Louises. Ogre Brute. Well, we got a chance here that that's not going to kill my stuff. Always a chance. I could Corruption it, but does that really gain me anything? Fuck it. Let's just go broke here. Not really dealing very much damage to him. Just gotta hope he hits my face. So he attacks a minion. There's a 1 in 6 chance after that it's gonna hit me in the face. These are the odds we gotta go for. Should target the Micro Machine. He does. And he comes through. God, Corruption is just so bad. The pack was terrible, though. There's really nothing for me to do. Is he going to kill Command? Okay, so that's actually alright. So, okay. We're going to life tap here, I think, before doing anything else. Boulder Fist Ogre. And play a Spider. Alright, sure. So I'm going to hit him in the face because we got to go aggro here. There's a chance if he targets the Leper Gnome, he's going to end up targeting something else instead. Got a little bit of healing here on an Ogre. On turn 5, I have nothing to do, but when you're behind, take risks. I think throwing this away would have just been too safe. Gotta get the extra 2 damage going if I possibly can. La-di-da. He's gonna target the spider. Works again. So I have more damage now. Does he have Unleash the Hounds or something here? To mop up my board. It's gonna give it a buff. Okay, I guess that's just to get a 4/4 down, which is totally fine. Alright, let's play the Yeti. Let's corrupt this thing, because there's nothing else for me to do. We'll trade 1 spider to kill that off. Hit him in yonder face. So now he's gonna probably hit the Leper Gnome unless he has a buff for it to kill the Yeti. Then he's down to 18. This thing will die. I can get him down to 13. It's a tough call. Hopefully he doesn't play Spectral Knight or that untargetable taunt guy, so I can actually use Siphon Soul. Web Spinner is good to see. It's not particularly impressive here. But the kill command off of the Web Spinner is really obnoxious. I guess the good news is that he wasn't kill commanding my face. That's something, I suppose. So now he kills the Leper Gnome. And I guess I'll trigger the Web Spinner with my spider and then play a Boulder for Stoker and pray he doesn't have Deadly Shot. I mean, he's had 2 kill commands, so hopefully he does not flush with removal. Alright, he's down to 18. It'll be my Ogre to his empty board, but I am going to be down cards. Oh, Soulfire's decent. So he's got 5 cards to my 3. I can Siphon Soul and Soulfire next turn, so I can clear a lot of stuff. I just really need him not to have Deadly Shot. Please, 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 please. Please don't have Deadly Shot. Okay, I don't think he has it. He would have played it if he had it by now. I'm only going to assume. Jesus, I think this must be just a new player. I don't know why anyone would be thinking this much. It's a pretty simple board state. Either you have Deadly Shot or you don't. If you do, you play it. If you don't, you just play a bunch of crap. Nothing really to think about here. Okay, it plays a Buzzard. Interesting. So I guess that makes a certain kind of sense. I do need to take care of it. Problem is, I don't want to Siphon Soul it, I don't want to Soulfire it, so I can sacrifice the Ogre's damage to kill it. Yeah, well, he did a good job there. He played something that's really annoying for me to deal with. So we'll play that, we'll kill that, and I am just going to play this Dark Iron Dwarf just for the body. I think the body's worth more than the buff. So my board is even bigger now than it was last time. Maybe he was trying to soften up the Ogre by playing that Buzzard. Didn't want to Soulfire that Buzzard, because while that would have allowed me to hit him for 6, it might have cost me my Siphon Soul. And I did not want that to happen. I want to make sure I can get through if he plays anything huge. Okay, well, he just does not want to play big things, I guess. Oh my god, again. Ugh, fuck my life. So I still have no targets for Siphon Soul or Soulfire. And he had a 3rd kill command to kill off my shit. Well, Anima Golem. Hang on, let's life tap first. Always draw cards first. Floating Watcher. Okay, so Anima Golem drops down. I got a 9/9. And here, I think it behooves me to actually keep this guy hidden so that he can't kill off these 2 things, and then that thing will die. At the end of each turn, destroy this minion if it's your only one. So if he did have like a motherfucking 4th kill command for the Dark Iron Dwarf, then, you know, and this was open, he would just pop it with the spider. Now, if he has a explosive shot, that'll clear my board. He shoots the dwarf, it'll burn this, and this thing will die. But this is 11 damage plus 4 is 15. I mean, I've got lethal as long as my board doesn't get cleared. Well, here it is. Pride on the line. He's used 3 kill commands. Does he have a way to kill off these 2 creatures? One of which is stealthed. Which to get rid of my 9/9 here. This is a pretty interesting minion, although it's kind of difficult to keep it alive, I'm seeing. It's usually not that hard to kill everything but the biggest thing that you have. Blue, blah, blue. Oh my god, this guy's slow. I think this deck is actually a piece of utter shit. Actually. Kill command? Oh, of course, it's another kill command. Well, it's a good thing I didn't attack with this to keep my golem alive. I mean, that was like a game-saving move right there. So we play this, and we attackity, tackity, tackity. Yes, I did not get a 0-win run. Woohoo! Alright, well, we have time for, I guess, 1 or 2 more games, depending on how quickly they go. Yeah, this is a total piece of crap deck. I do, unfortunately, have this quest, but I need to play a Shaman. I haven't played Shaman twice yet, so the more wins I can get with this hunk of junk, the closer I will be to finishing up. You know, if I lose the next game, it'll be hilarious. I will have actually lost 2 runs in 1 video. That's... yeah. So anyway, I had a really good time in Goblins vs. Gnomes, averaging over 7 wins. In my last Hunter run, which made it to 4, the average officially dropped below 7. And, it's gonna drop even more with this one. So, it never stays good when it's good. Frosty Snow is our roguish opponent. Gotta decide if I want to play the Gnome and make her dagger to hit it, taking 4 damage, or if I want to play these with back-to-back coins. Alright, I'm going to do this. I think it's worth it. I'm going to do... God, I never know whether to do the spider. Let's try the spider this time, but I have no fucking clue what's better. This is more resilient against a backstab, so it's a little bit more likely to keep something on the board, but if she just plays a creature, then I might wish I had this instead. Okay, she daggers up, which is good. It's an encouraging sign. Hits me in the face, so she probably doesn't have a deadly poison. It's a good sign. Alright, Siphon Soul. Never really used it to good effect at all yet. Don't have any demons, so this is just an overpriced 3-4. A 3-4 overpriced by 1 mana. Next turn I'm life tapping and playing Leper Gnome. Boulderfist Ogre was actually pretty decent last game, so I can't complain about that card too much. Razorven Hunter. Pretty annoying here. Can't clear the board right now. I can get this guy enraged, but then the Hunter will just kill it. Well, I guess one good turn deserves another. Let's just pop that down and think. I could enrage the Berserker and then pop the Spider to kill it, but then this boar will just kill my Berserker, so do I want these spiders out? I don't think I really do. I think we'll just do this, hit her in the face, and pass the turn. Got a Void Caller coming next, which is terrible, but she might not kill it, you know, for fear of me having a demon, and she really has a very slow start here. She's got nothing going on. Southsea Deckhand's pretty good because it'll let her kill my Berserker, but she still can't kill my Hunter. Actually, she could. She could have just attacked and attacked. She wants to kill the pig? Alright. So I haven't really dealt any damage to her, which is not good because I'm ostensibly an aggro deck. I do have all these Leper Gnomes, though. Well, let's pop the spiders now. She's got a dagger, but she's going to use it to kill my Hunter, I presume. So I've got 5 power on the table here. Can't play the Ogre. Next turn I could like life tap and play double Leper Gnome, so Fan of Knives would just totally blow me out. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Wow, that's a pretty good card against what I'm doing. I might have to end up Siphon Souling it because it's going to get enraged to the point where it will kill my Ogre. Alright, life tap and 3 1-drops? Sure. Shattered Sun Cleric? Nah. Chinkity dinkity dinkity doo. So, I'm in decent shape here. If she gives this taunt or something, I can Siphon Soul it. She can kill like a Leper Gnome and take 2 damage down to 18. Be a 5/5, which doesn't quite kill my Ogre, so I could actually just play the Ogre without even Siphon Souling this thing. This will let her kill my Void Caller if she wishes. Is she going to dare to do that? Dare to keep kids off drugs.
Bring me steel.
Master Swordsmith's a terrible card. Just going to eviscerate that thing. Alright, so she calls my bluff. I don't have anything. Yeah, congratulations. She can kill off 1 Leper Gnome. Oh, she hits me in the face. That's a terrible mistake. She really should have just killed a Leper Gnome while she had the chance. Wow. Alright. So we got a choice here what to do. I think I'm just going to play this Ogre, right? she'd have to throw a bunch of stuff at it. She could assassinate it, I guess. I could also buff one of these that let me kill that off. Why don't we do that? So we'll life tap, always draw cards first. T-Killbot could be good later. We'll buff
Cleanse the sun
this
well.
thing up. Pop one leper gnome to kill that. Use this to kill that. And hit her in the face. She really should have killed a creature with this berserker last time. There's no way she's going to burn me down before I burn her down if we just race. So that was a very poor strategic decision by Frosty Snowman here. She's at 12 health because this leper gnome will die at some point. Blade Flurry is a pretty good card. That does clear my board as well as Fan of Knives would have. The Assassin is good because it'll kill my Ogre. Alright, so she's now in really good shape. She's got a 6-4 there. But I might have to Siphon Soul. Boy. Shadow Bolt would have been good here. Soulfire would be good. I'm going to ch for a Soulfire. Don't find it. This isn't good to play. Alright, we're going to play the Yeti and think. Do I want to play the Flame Imp? Whatever, let's play Flame Imp. She can clear my board. She can waste the Assassin there and Gorobashi there. Bodyguard's not bad. She's going to Cold Blood. Can she actually kill me? Well, looks like she's going to try to. Does that mean I actually get to keep this guy alive? Oh, she messed up bad. Well, she didn't, because I am on the brink of death here, but I think she would have had a better chance if she had just cleared my board. So what I get to do now is I can play Siphon Soul on this, which heals me up as well. Play the Abusive Sergeant, which lets me kill that. So she needs 4 damage with 2 cards, which is definitely possible. But if she doesn't have it, I play in T-Killbot and Dark Iron Dwarf, and I'm back in this thing. So does she have the kill right now? That's that Agent without a combo is not going to do it. And Windfree Harpy's not going to do it. However, the Windfree Harpy is threatening to kill me because that's 8 damage here. So I didn't get any taunts, and T-Killbot doesn't quite cover me. Floating Watcher is just the worst card in the goddamn motherfucking universe. Alright, well, let's play this. 8 plus 3 is 11, 12 damage. If this doesn't do damage, I get to live another turn, I guess. So what's that last card? I think it's damage. If it weren't damage, she wouldn't do this. No, it's not damage. She's just going to try to burn me out, hoping I don't have removal. Oh, no, she's going to... Okay, she's going to do that. I assume now kill the Dark Iron Dwarf. I have no answers. Just no answers in my deck to the situation. Hellfire doesn't kill that thing, although Hellfire is the best chance I got. So yeah, that's what it's going to have to be. Hellfire. Nope. Hellfire. Nope. Okay. Oh, that was idiotic. That was just entirely, completely, 100% idiotic. Well, I did some educational research there, testing some cards, and they all sucked ass. So, that Anima Golem sucks. The Void Caller, that sucked. The Succubus sucked. Everything sucked. The end! Thanks for watching. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with hopefully something that doesn't suck. Infinite quantities of donkey butthole. We're going to end this one a little bit early, but I'll use the extra time to open up the pack. Okay. Regular rolled pack. Let's clean up the collection, I guess, because I might as well make this fun time bonus hour last. 5 dust. Well, that's good. It means I don't have more repetition. We've found that thing, so I've got a complete set of those, although I think it's actually not a good card. We found this thing, which maybe is good. We got the Shula Mini-Bow, which is, I think, pretty solid. The Whirling Zap-O-Matic, nice. Dark Bomb, complete set of those, which is very good. Warbot seems like pretty bad. And this thing, that could be cool. And then I wish there was a button to see all new cards. Wouldn't that be nice? Ooh, another Tron, that's definitely a great card. Alright, well, let's pay some more money. I thought I might make it down to up to 11,000. That's a pipe dream. So Warlock, Paladin, or Druid? I think I've already played all of these twice. So I don't know. We'll just pick whichever one I have a quest for, I guess. Take care, everybody. See you soon.